Today we have a presentation about the law and tortious interference with business.
The business world is competitive. Good, honest, and fair competition is necessary to drive the innovation that we depend on. And that's why the law seeks to protect that competition. For example, the law prohibits monopolies from keeping the little guy out of the market. Another way the law protects competition is by allowing you to hold responsible anyone who causes you to breach your contract or interferes with your business relationships. For example, if a third party causes your business partner to breach its contract with you, you can hold that third party responsible. And if a third party causes you to lose a business relationship because of its unlawful acts, you can hold that third party responsible too.
Now let's review the legal procedure of tortious interference with business or contract. First off, that there was a contract with the plaintiff and a party to the contract. Now, in the case that we're talking about somebody who has a YouTube channel who is contracted to a university to display different types of educational videos. Now, number two, the defendant knew about the contract, but was not party to it. So we have to show that the defendant knew that there was a contract. In this case, we have to understand that YouTube knew there was a contract by looking into the connections of all the different sites, or that the party who was given a strike to the YouTube channel knew that there was a contract. This is obvious because the contract and the evidence of the contract is put into the YouTube channel. Okay, number three, the defendant convinced the other party to the contract and breach of contract. In this case, let's say that somebody gives a strike without warning to the YouTube channel that is contracted to display the educational videos. That strike could be construed as tortious interference with contract. Now, it is obvious that by law, the person given the strike and YouTube have every right to defend the copyright of a property. Copyrights are protected by law, and in so doing, it is very important that the copyright be protected. And the person who owns the copyright has every right to give a warning and to try to address this situation. But giving a strike without a warning, if that interferes with a contractual relationship, then that really is a problem and can be construed as tortious interference with the contract. Now, if the plaintiff has injury, in other words, the person who has presented the different university educational videos, if there's damage, people are not able to get their educational videos, then this presents as tortious interference with the contract. YouTube has many, many different contracts that help to prevent them from being sued directly, but there are no contracts between the person with the copyright and our plaintiff. So this means that the plaintiff is capable of suing the defendant for damage of tortious interference with a contract, interference with business, and presenting the loss and damages. Now, YouTube's strike system is set up to be extortive, and also can be seen as censorship. That's fine, and some people actually construe YouTube as a Gestapo-type organization. But certain people are using those strikes for extortion purposes, to try to get people to pay money. And oftentimes they're getting people to pay money to people who don't even own the copyright. YouTube does not do complete due diligence as to who owns the copyrights. Now, if that's the case, then these strikes might be construed as tortious interference with business, even to the point of involving a liability from YouTube if they're not completely due diligent. So we have to understand that a warning of any type of copyright, a warning of any type of community violation, any type of warning would definitely be appropriate and could be dealt with as human beings interacting. And if there's no reaction, then a strike is warranted. But a type of warning would be definitely able to help stop these type of lawsuits. So I think that we need to recognize that interfering with a contract to supply educational material through the YouTube channel, that type of interference with business could result in a damaging lawsuit against YouTube, or especially against the people creating those strikes. For more information, contact Immune.